Hello. Just pop it in and say hello. See if anybody's around. Just real quick, um, I was watching one where, oh man, I just don't think it's right for anybody to tell other people. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Not Patricia. Hi, Mike. You know that I don't know. I just think telling people, that, certain things are. It just was a very contradictory thing. So I was just watching it, thinking to myself, wow. But anyway, maybe somebody will take something away from their own Bible study. Maybe they'll learn something. Maybe they'll become a more humble person. I don't know. Who knows? I have no clue. All I know is I was not any Margot account, so there's no need for booyah, 100%, whatever. And not the case. I'm more leaning towards somebody else made it so they could say that. That would be my opinion. But it's not hard to believe somebody might be, offended by anti-Semitism and, you know, right, yeah, you're not, and neither is Simca. I mean, like, besides the fact, why couldn't she have just answered the question? I mean, what does it matter? Tanger just made a new account. Does that mean Tanger's a troll? I mean, people make new accounts every day. I mean, it's a big wide world out there. Maybe they saw something they didn't like. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to speak, so they made an account to make a comment. Clearly, I don't think you should, keep trying to deflect everything onto me or something. I mean, seriously, it's not hard to believe that somebody might be offended by anti-Semitism. For real. That's my thoughts. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Why did they say you had a reptilian ass? Nepotish? Recently? That's terrible. That's terrible. And for no reason either. Because it wasn't either one of us. And it was just a legit question, I guess somebody was asking. It's so crazy. I'm glad to hear you're doing great, Linda. I think we all are. Never just. I'm okay, Linda. Hi, Grinch. How you doing? I just saw your email today. I'll give you a ring-a-dingy. Hi, Simka. Yeah, we all got blamed for being Margot, but I didn't even see it till today. I didn't even know when it was up. And then she was trying to say she didn't do the tattoos for the Nazi stuff. And, I mean, but she clearly said it. I mean, I didn't like change her story. I just played what she had, played. I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm glad to hear you're well as well. Marianne, Mike, hope you're doing well. Linda, Trish, Simka, all the good people. There's more good people. Yeah, I don't know if anybody caught that particular live stream. I actually did make a video of it. Um, and then, like, put the second half of her. I know, right? And now she's saying she never did that. She never, as she's trying to make it like it's out of hate. I mean, I didn't even know her when she did her tattoos. So I'm not trying to make it like it's out of anything. Hi, Linda and Janelle. Like, yeah, I never said, that she's the one who said to trigger, oh, I really want to trigger her. Like, okay, why? Why would you really want to trigger? Can you believe people do that shit? Unbelievable. I don't even know why somebody should make a comment about somebody's, boobs anyway. Like, I don't know, just in my opinion. I know. I'll actually. I have the video made, but I. I don't know what. Hold on. Thank you, Laurel. I appreciate that. Isn't that weird, Nat Nat? I mean, not Patricia. Isn't that weird? I'm sorry, I was looking at that. Isn't that weird though that they were doing that? I know. Like the girl is just trying to cook, and these people are looking at her lady bits, like you said. Her lady bits. Really weird. Her lady bits. No, they don't. Mm-mm. I know, and prudently just like causing strife, and reading off sins, and strife is a sin. But she doesn't like focus on that. She wants to keep talking about alcoholism and saying, and homosexuality. She even said, she goes, but that one I have a problem with. Well, because some people have, kids or something that, are living that life. If you make that your lifestyle, what does that even mean? Like, what is she even talking about over there? What's her point? I don't even get it. I think it's just a front to act like she's prudent or something, is my opinion. But I'll put out the thing. I know. You're right. So accidentally I booted myself. So anyway, no, you're right, because I thought it was really fucked up that this. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, guys. But this is what was said. And disclaimer: I do not own all of the audio contained within this video. I am using it with these very exact guidelines. It has been altered in speed and is being used for commentary, entertainment, educational purposes only. Okay, so that's loud, but I don't know if you guys heard that. She said, okay, do you really want me to trigger her? Okay? I know, right? So she said she got the Hitler stash tattoo because she's German. And she said, and the 88, we all know that means Heil Hitler. Okay? We all know that sounds, I know, sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Anyway, that's what she said. I have better audio, but that one I just had to grab quick. Okay? So, then, when people, notice that and hear it and stuff, then she changes it around. Janelle trying to backpedal.
And grow the. Anyways, what was I talking about?
Your Nazi tattoos.
Oh, my tattoos. Like I said, she just wants to sit there and think that they were done out of hate.
Now, she did say something about trying to trigger me, right? That's what she's. Not for nothing, but I think it is a hate thing, right? Isn't it, Simka? It is a hate thing. Not maybe directed personally towards me, because I didn't know you, but directed towards multitudes, not just Jewish people, but in an offensive forever will be on you way. So now suddenly, she literally is the very next day changing the story. Like, it's so crazy to me that these people, and then with Prudently and her stuff, sad. I didn't say she got the tattoos out of hate, although pretty representing, but this is totally a different story than what you said just a day ago.
No, honey. It's called I was in addiction. I was in jail. I was bored. Freaking.
Yeah. You were bored and in addiction and in jail, so you got tattoos that now, just as of what, 2 days ago, you were pointing out to me to try to trigger me? I think she did no BS. I don't think it's the same one. That's why I do have the audio for it, and I did make a video with the audio in it. She did delete it and then tried backpedaling, and now she's trying to say I'm twisting it for my narrative. What's my narrative?
The two chicks that I got the tattoos with were the ones that were like, oh, we should do this.
And you're not taking responsibility for your own actions? Yeah, she's always telling me I need to take accountability for everything I've done to everybody. I never could be high enough to see that either. No. Oh, that's nice to hear that. I didn't upload it yet, Nobia. I was adding the screenshots of the where they're accusing me, Nepatrish, and Simca of being um some account called Margot in there. So I was just like including those in it. So I mean, I just played it here, but it sounds like Charlie Brown kind of. But and then I have so many videos I can't find it. But I have it. No, that video I can find, but I can't find the one where she's like speaking out. Like it's there. I've got it. Isn't that what you always say? Take accountability, lady.
Honestly, my tattoo does not say Hail Hitler. It says 88. Okay, first off, and second off,
now
I would have never.
Did she say it says 80H or 88? It is that one because I went and looked and I didn't sound like that one. Maybe it is that. And she just said everybody knows 88 means Heil Hitler.
Tattooed straight up anything like that, but
she said I would never tattoo anything straight up like that. She said 2 days ago she got the Hitler mustache tattoo because she's German. And everybody knows 88 means Hail Hitler. She said it.
But, like I said, I have a problem for you.
The fuck is she talking about?
Oh, fuck. Day I don't feel like working. This is gonna be like a net. No, God's not gonna answer a request like if they pray for something bad. Like, if people were gonna do some bad stuff, it would have to be like some demonic voodoo witchcraft stuff.
Like, what is she planning here? What's this little plan she's stirring up, huh? What the fuck is that about? Like, come on now. Simmer down over there, Broomhilda.
Whose live? My live? I didn't go. I don't think I went live last night. I said I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it. Like, don't tell some half-ass shit. Just to
like I told some half-ass shit.
Make it.
To be continued.
Like, don't tell some half-ass.
Actually, 1933 even was when it really was started. And they called it, like, I don't know, a fall, or like fake, like FAUX or something, war or something. Like they weren't taking them. You know, they actually did turn it 45 degrees because it used to be a American Indian symbol. And I, myself, always have the thought process that the Indians who Columbus, right, when he left Spain during the Spanish Inquisition, it was basically the Jews that were, they were going to get murdered or they had to convert. And a lot of the ship owners that were doing that, what would happen was a lot of the Jews during the Spanish Inquisition, Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, they would swallow their riches and their jewels and everything. And and yeah, I know, right? The Iron Cross, which is like the Crusades. That's the one right there. The Crusades, man. That shit. Now that was evil people, you know? And so they would swallow a lot of their coins and their valuables. So the people who said, okay, well, we'll book your passage, ship owners. Columbus actually, it's been said that a lot of the the Indians, um, no, I know, but in 1933, Britain, and I believe, it was going on, since 1933 is when the actual plans started in motion, the final solution there. Even during the night of the radio broadcast of War of the Worlds, who was that guy? Orson Welles? Was that Orson Welles who did War of the Worlds? And people believed it and wouldn't leave their house and were absolutely tuned in. It was October 31st or something, wasn't it? Which it was actually, what was occurring was crystal knot. I know I'm not saying it right. Where they were going around smashing all the Jewish businesses and everything. And in the meantime, they had the whole world distracted with this, people were actually killing themselves and stuff, I think, that were believing that we were being attacked by aliens. And at the same time, there was probably radio broadcasts going on saying what was going on. And crystal not, I probably not saying it right, but you think so, Simka? Do you think, though, that Hitler was the instigator, though, of World War II? With the final solution already in mind? What really kills me sometimes, too, is that some of the businesses, let me tell you something. You remember Oshkosh Bagosh with the material? Oshkosh, Wisconsin. It was located in Oshkosh Bagosh. They made their durable material originally from hair cloth from the Jews and anybody else in the concentration camp. Don't get me wrong, it was not only Jews, you know. Um, I remember my mother talking about soap from. Well, you ever see American History X, Rob? Yeah, Siemens, that company that is still booming right here in Connecticut. They're the ones who create. They were almost on the edge of bankruptcy. She's not a young, skinny white kid doing life in prison. I mean, Rob, you're comparing apples to oranges. She's not. This wasn't. You know, that's two different things. That's apples to oranges. She wasn't doing life in prison. Yeah, exactly. But they didn't protect him. They RAP'd him, remember? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, Linda. Yep. So was Walt Disney. Mm, in what way, Rob? I mean, she didn't have life in prison, though. I think American History X is a great movie. If anybody has not seen that movie, it's got Ed Norton in it. Yeah, Jeep too. Jeep as well, Simca. Yep. But actually, not so much skinhead. They were racist. I mean, he had all those Hitler posters up. They had, the reason why he was in jail was because he killed that black kid. It's a great movie. Oh my God. I don't want to tell anybody about it. But if you haven't seen American History X, that was the girl, right? She was oh my God, that witch movie. God, what was the name of it? The witch movie. Oh my God, the girl from is it Castle? Mm, she is good. And she kept going, he's sorry, he's sorry, he's sorry, you're sorry, or something like that. Remember? The Craft. That's it. The Craft. Oh my God, that was such a good movie. And the way that, like, the tips of her fucking toes, when she goes, he's sorry. Oh my God. That was Skeet Ulrich. Remember him? Really? I was going through a thing called Bright Nights one time where they put up all those Christmas lights and stuff. And, they have one, I thought Charmed was out before for the Craft, wasn't it? I feel like Charmed was out before the, maybe not. People used to say I looked like Sharon Doherty. You guys remember Sharon Doherty? What was the name of that show they did? Um, Scared something. Scare Tactics. Remember that? Scare Tactics? Oh my God, I saw the best one time on Scare Tactics. They had this guy, and by the way, if anybody does appreciate the channel, and they do appreciate the time and stuff, but Almost Famous was gross. I mean, not gross, was great. She was in that. She was in Almost Famous. Um, if you would like to support it, thumbs up, subscribe, share it out on your channel, you guys. Friends. Share it out on your channel. Share it out in the community post. Tell people to come join the chat. The more the merrier. And also, if you would like to ever help financially, the Cash App is on the bottom. There's also the option for super stickers. Or thank you, Mr. Tim. I appreciate that. I loved Almost Famous. Almost Famous was such a great movie. Oh my god, I loved it. And Scare Tactics stuff, they had this one where they had, like it was a prank, pranking people. And so they had convinced this guy that he was going to be the host of a show pranking people. And that what he was going to do was, this person was going to come and okay, but in 1933 is when the actual war started. Trust me. Look it up, Mr. Tim. I think they called it a F-A-U-X war. F-A-U-X war. Fox, like fake. Foe. Foe? Is that no? Yeah, based on a true story. Yeah, it's like slightly on that Hunter, whatever his name is there. What a great movie! I love Francis McDormand in it. And oh my God, who is the guy? Oh my God, his name is a K. His last name. Oh, what's the name of the guy who played like the lead singer for that Sweet Leaf or whatever it's called? Billy Crudup. No, so it's a C. Billy Crudup. Remember him, Billy Crudup? He was married to the lady from Fried Green Tomatoes and Weeds. Can't think of her name right now. And just like Val Kilmer, who I believe he ended up with her. What was her name? Oh my God, she's in all those movies, which I love. The movie Big Fish with is that Billy Crudup? Did I say his Crudup? Right? Big Fish. Oh my God, with the guy from he played Daddy Warbucks and Annie, and the woman from Harry Potter. She was in it. Oh my God, I love movies. Jessica Lange was in it too, in Big Fish. Ewan McGregor. I love Big Fish. I didn't see the belly dancing in Island of Dr. Moreau, but I did see the snake dance in Dusk to Dawn, the one with Quentin Tarantino and George Clooney. I understand that World War II started then. What I'm saying is look up FAUX War. 1933. That's when they started like invading the smaller countries. Big Fish, what a great movie. Oh, what a great, great movie. I love Big Fish. Who's the guy in that movie? He plays the father, and Jessica Lange was his wife. Oh, the snake dance with Selma Hayek. She's so funny. You know, Juliette Lewis is a good actress, but there's just something about her I really just don't like. But I always would watch the audio commentary and how they would make movies and all that stuff, the background story and everything to it. And George Clooney What, in Dust to Dawn it is? Is it really? You know what else is like comparable to Big Fish? Is The Life of Pi. The Life of Pi, I would say, is along the same lines of a story that got elaborated on because of how it really was. The Life of Pi was a good movie. What was the name of the tiger in The Life of Pi? Remember, it was like a man's name. Uh, that was a good movie. Selma had perfect implants. She's so funny. I saw her on the Graham Norton show. If you guys ever watch the Graham Norton show, it is so funny. And I'm telling you who really is hysterical on Graham Norton when she was alive, and it was Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers is so funny. I used to love her so much when I was a kid. I saw a person wearing a shirt the other day, and it said, "You might think I am old, but I saw Dale Earnhardt race." Not that I'm a Dale Earnhardt fan, but I can get where he's coming from with that, because that's where, I don't see any real legends anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm just not seeing it anymore. There's too much of auto tuning. Um, just, I don't know. There's no Elvis. There's no James Brown. There's no Muhammad Ali. Like, come on, now. This here's a story of Muhammad Ali. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. I mean, there's no Muhammad Ali. Muhammad. Muhammad Ali. I mean, it says I want to say no, go. I'm Ali. Catch me if you can. Do, 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 do. Nobody was like, oh, well, like, I don't know. I just really feel like, if you haven't, you don't know who Land of the Lost and Sigmund the Sea Monster is, and Life before they made Scooby Doo Gang little. Like, come on now. You can't fucking make them little. Bottom line is, little kid shows, you never, ever, 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 ever have to change it. Because your audience changes. You're guaranteed a new audience every year. I mean, come on now. Johnny Quest, again, Saturday Morning Olympic, Snaggle, Snagglepuss and stuff. Come on. Really had things really, you know, enjoyed a lot of good things in life. I appreciate you all. Make sure to watch American History X, The Life of Pi, The Craft. And there's just so many great, great movies. And looking for a snack. I forgot I had hit one on him. But anyway, kindness is free. Please thumbs up. Please share it out. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if for any reason the feeling arises in you to help monetarily support the channel, you may do so at Cash App $TSK 68. or through super chat or super stickers, or just even being here is priceless. So, encouragement means everything. Kindness is free. United we stand, divided we fall. I love Johnny Quest. I always remember, and Bandit. Don't forget Bandit. And then they tried to take a picture of the sea monster, but they did it too fast, so it just looked like a blur. And they said, haste makes waste. Anyway, peace, love, and tacos. Keep it on. Thank you so much. The name of the channel is Survivor Girl 2019. Peace, love, and tacos.